Good morning, everyone. Come on in and get ready with me. I'm going to be wearing one of the new releases from Seint that'll be available for you to purchase tomorrow. There's a lot of others, so I'll do reels on those just so you can see what they look like on an actual person. This is the palette, the palette that they brought back. It's called the Marble Palette. It's beautiful, and I am so excited to have one. It comes in all the sizes, so just whatever you may like, there you go. This is, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is our one palette makeup where this is all you need to put in your purse, and you basically can travel with it, TSA approved, the whole bit. So I'm going to start with my contour. Contour is a dark, cooler shade, and it goes on the hard parts of your face, like your forehead. This will make my hairline, since my hairline is going back year after year, this will bring it down just a little bit more. Comments are very hard to see. Let me see if there's a question here. Okay. So it's very, it goes on creating shadows to help give your face that depth and definition that we all really want. So we did the forehead. Now I'm going to come over and go right on my cheekbone up towards my ear. And what that's going to do is define and give a lift to my face. I don't know about you, but at 69, I could use all the lift I can get. So here we go. Again, you're going to go right on the cheekbone and up towards the ear, the top of the ear. Now, I love to contour my nose. I never contoured my nose until a couple of years ago, but what I do is I take my pinky, put it in my contour, rub my pinkies together, and then put them so they're touching and come straight down. You want to keep it on the top of your nose, and you also want to keep in the natural shadow of your nose. What this is going to do is make your nose look a little bit more elongated and just a little bit better, narrower than it actually is. Now, if your nose is super narrow, you're just going to want to put your concealer on it. You're not going to want to go ahead and contour it, because then it'll look like you have no nose at all, and we don't want that. So now I'm going to move to my concealer shade, and concealer goes to brighten the face. So we are going to highlight the center of the face. So we are going to go in between the eyebrows, right down the center of the nose, catch the Cupid's bow, and the center of the chin. So simple, so easy. And again, I'm working with everything that's in my palette. Now, we want to brighten these eyes. We don't want to go all the way underneath them with our concealer or our brightening highlight, because I have crepe skin under there. So I don't want to get, I want very little product under there, because we don't want to accentuate. We're looking to enhance what we call distractions. So what we're doing is we are just going to use just a little bit. Now I like to come down on either side of the nose, because again, it makes the nose look just a little bit better. That's what I like about my makeup. It looks like me, but a little bit better. I don't want to look like I'm in my 40s again, or even my 50s, because Lord knows the 70s will be here like tomorrow almost. Okay, here we go. Now this is my main shade, or what we would call my foundation shade. So we're just going to put that where we have no other makeup. The reason we're going to do that is because we aren't layering makeup. We're going to have one layer of makeup. We're not layering it. What we're doing is we are meshing the edges together when we blend. So there we go, none there. I'm going to catch the gap right here in between my concealer, my main shade, and then my contour. And that's it. Normally I would use this lip and cheek. However, we have new releases coming tomorrow for everyone to purchase. And so today I'm a red girl, I'm an orange girl. This is pomegranate, and this is called Lip I'm sorry, I got a hair. This is called Lip Gelato. And you just crank it up. There we go. Just a little bit. And let's see. Oh, I love this already. There we go. It feels lovely. It really does. It's soft. And it has just a little bit of stain in it. Not a lot, just a little, just enough. Look how pretty that is. So I'm going to use this also as my blush. So I'm going to go right here above my contour. There we go. And that will be my blush shade. Okay, and again, this is pomegranate. I like it. All right, so what I'm going to do now is give it all a blend. I'm not going to blend like this because then you're going to have one big mess. We strategically place, so let's strategically blend. So give just a squirt of setting spray, rub it in real good, and then let's blend. I like to start at the jawline and be sure that I have carried it down to my neck. And there you go. And then come back and catch this little bit of concealer. And see how I'm just basically tapping and spreading. It's cream makeup, so it warms to the temperature of your face and spreads like butter. So simple, so easy, so pretty. And again, we are only going to have one layer, so it's going to be a part of your face when we blend it. So it moves with your face. It's not going to sit on top of it like liquids and powders do. Again, this is cream. Just tap around the eye gently. There we go. And I see there's so little even on my brush. And again, you don't want to blend too much because if you do, you can blend it out. That's good if you make an error. But if you didn't make a mistake, you just want to keep going. There we go. And then up and catch that main shade and just blend it around. And then get this contour. Now, blend your contour all the way up into your hairline. I'm sorry, the way Instagram has changed everything, I can't see comments. Used to be I could read them without my glasses, but with the update, yeah, well. Those of you that are my age are in your 50s and 60s, I'm sure you understand. Okay, so I have everything blended except my cheeks. So I'm just going to tap on the contour and then just to soften and then drag it up with my blush shade or my lip and cheek, however you want to look at it, and just drag it up. Again, on the cheek. And then right on the contour, and then we're just going to drag it up into the temple. There you go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And these are the items that I used. What did I do with pomegranate? Anyway, these are the items that I used. Normally, I would use, this would be my lip and cheek or whatever shade of lip and cheek. These are individual tints. So these shades are custom color matched to me. I can custom color match these to you and you build your own palette. See, these, you get the empty palette and then you fill it with whichever shades you like. And that's it. It's just that simple. And again, like I say, the cream, look at the glow, the youthful glow that you get. You can see it is not settling into my crow's feet or crepe skin, and it's not settling into the marionette lines that I have either. This has been by far the best makeup for mature skin that I have ever used. It's wonderful, it's pretty, and it's affordable. So how do you get started with Seint? You need a color match. That's what I'll do for you. I just need a makeup-free selfie in natural light. So I'll explain all of that. If you're interested, drop match in the comments. And this afternoon when I get back from church, I will send you the links to where you take it. You send it to me, and then I'll give you the pricing and the shades that are perfect for you. I appreciate all of you watching this morning. You always bless me with your presence. If you can, go to church and worship the God of your choice. It's a beautiful day in Southeast Louisiana. You be the reason someone smiles today. And again, if you're interested, drop match in the comments. And I'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone.